What's going on, everybody? We are coming to you live from Take a Chance Records in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and I want to wish everybody that's taken the time out of their Christmas day to watch this podcast Merry Christmas to all, and I hope you all have a fantastic New Year. How you feeling today, Nate?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
Good so far. You know, went out with some friends, came out to take a chance and made some hits.
Yes, sir.
You know the deal.
Well, today we have a very special guest.
Yes, sir.
Good friend of mine, Mr. WHO8KUZCO. Some of you may know him as PJ Fuentes. Some of y'all may know him as PJ. PJ, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Good friend of mine, Nate. Good friend of mine, Siren. Good guys.
Appreciate that, Gary.
Yes, sir. So the first thing I want to get into is changing names. You went from PJ Fuentes to WHO8KUZCO. What's the whole backstory reasoning behind that?
I feel like that was probably one of the smarter things I've done in recent years. I've changed my names a lot of times, though. Like, this is probably like my sixth name, because, you know. So, like, I changed from PJ Fuentes because, A, I'm not Mexican. I don't want to really disrespect that culture. I changed my name to PJ Fuentes because I wanted to be like a mob boss. And, like, the Meech thing was already kind of, like, already big. So I didn't want to be stealing from Big Meech or none of, like, the other, like, niggas that's closer to me, because I feel like Eastside 80s or anything like that, because I feel like that type of shit is, like, just obvious to cops. So I feel like I wanted to, like, create my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to create, like, something different. But, like, PJ Fuentes got kind of played out. Like, I did that as, like, a middle school thing, a high school thing. I ran, like, so many projects through the mud with that name. I needed a rebrand, somebody, like, new.
A restart.
I mean?
Just a fresh start.
Just something new, bro.
So why WHO8KUZCO? Like, what was, like, did you have any other names you were thinking about, like, going with? Or like,
I had a bunch of names. My name, I personally was calling myself Cusco, like, at the end of the PJ Fuentes era, just because Cusco, if you don't know, is a character off of Emperor's New School.
And what a movie.
New Groove. Emperor's
No,
New
the
Groove.
TV show.
There's a TV show, too.
The movie is great, but I, like, found more personality in the TV show just because he's, like, really selfish on the TV show.
I'm so
but, like,
happy
deep down, he a good person. So, like, that's why I named myself Cusco. And then the WHO8, it was just like I was trying to think of something like crazy, like what
just
the
different.
Fuck? What could be innovative?
Yeah.
Like that's my only thing in my whole career. Like what can I do to be innovative? What's new? My name is a question, bro. Like nobody else's name is that, bro. Like,
I'm so happy that that's where that name came from because I heard that name and I immediately thought of that movie.
That's what everybody thinks of.
So
but
I
named myself after him for sure. I hope they don't sue me for my name, man. I always worry
You just
about
get an email from Disney trademark.
I always worry about it every day in my life.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right, but fresh off a new project, Worm World.
Yes,
what
sir.
a project, too.
Yeah, great album.
Thank you, guys.
Of course.
Appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
Big smiles.
Run me through how long did that take? You know, like the whole process going into like album mode, like just your whole mentality, dropping this. It's your first project as a new name, you know, it's your rebrand.
Right, you're very
go
right.
into it, yeah.
You're very right about that. That was one of the most stressful things I think I've ever done in my entire music career because this album, to me, Worm World, was a good listen, like y'all said. Like, that was like my first album that I think was like, this guy is not missing right now. Like, this guy is, like, going. Like, I feel like that was my first project where it felt like he could have a career. So it was a lot of pressure because that's what I was trying to establish. I actually had no more excuses no more. I locked in with Chance, you know, Mr. TAC. We got in there for a whole year. I don't know if y'all know me a long time, man. I think I'm one of them guys. So, like, if I step into the booth and I work a year on a project, it's got to be one of the ones. So it was pretty stressful, I'll say that. But it was a great time. It became a real project towards the end. Like, at first, I was just doing really good songs. You guys were in the studio for some of them.
Hell yeah.
So, like, at first, it was just really good songs, trying to see what stuck. And then, like, towards the end of the summer, I really locked in with Nate. I locked in with Chance. We kind of figured out where I was going to go with it, and then we just ended it right there in October.
It's an amazing project overall, and if y'all haven't checked that out, y'all need to. Link will be in the description for that.
Thank you.
Of course. But yeah, overall, it's just an amazing project.
Appreciate it.
And I agree with you being one of the guys.
I agree. Thank you.
You haven't been in this building yet. What do you think of the setup, the actual booth? The booth's finally up and running. Like, what do you think of the whole thing? It came a long way, right?
This is everything I can want from my guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm proud of everything this is. This is all I ever want to see is my guys prosper. So I love the way the building looks. I like the setup for the podcast. The studio is where I'm gonna spend most of my time at. We're about to make a lot of love in there. Pause. So me and the beats. I mean. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do in here, though. I know it's gonna be a lot of opportunities that come out of here.
Oh hell yeah!
Back to Wormworld though. What are your favorite songs off that? Like, do you have any recording stories from any of the songs? So you got some features on here. I was in the studio for a few of the songs.
Same here,
yeah.
Yeah, just
run you through the whole thing.
Rap Dreams. I want to hear something about that.
Rap Dreams was solid. I had a few ladies in the studio. I had a few dogs in the studio. My man's ex came through. Chance always in there. Rap Dreams was something that I needed to get established. I wanted people.
It was a great intro.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to establish.
You made a statement with it.
That's what I wanted. That's one of my favorite ones. I'll say that one. I know a lot of people like Magic Pussy. I'm gonna be honest. My least favorite song on the entire project. I know people love that song. My least favorite.
That intro is so hard.
It is. It's crazy, but it's just it was the first project. I mean, it was the first song we did for the whole thing. I did that song I wrote Magic Pussy in August 2021, and it didn't come out until October 2022. So I heard I heard it 450 times. I redid it 10 times.
And even if you think it's your best work, you get sick of it. Yeah,
it's like listening to Lucid Dreams or some shit like that. So it's but I would say my biggest favorite song I've ever done, definitely pretty much could guess it, Just a Dream, interlude. It was introducing myself into vulnerability. I make a lot of slower music and a lot of vulnerable music, but that was me being slow and vulnerable, letting you into who I was as WHO8KUZCO and PJ right now.
One thing I do want to say is that project's very versatile.
Thank you.
And I remember you calling me probably a few weeks ago, and you were like, Nate, I told you these melodic songs, they got the stars next to them.
That's not the case right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. People have been back to the rap songs, but at that point in time, it was all the melodic songs. It was all R&B, all Magic Pussy, all, you know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling great as a man.
You know what I'm saying? It was all just the vibes. They wasn't really fucking with the rap stuff. Right now, it's all the grimy rap stuff. That's what got the stars. That's what the people have been telling me about. But
do you think it's weird that not your personal favorite, your least favorite songs on the album are other people's favorites? Do you think that's a good thing because you're reaching different audiences with certain sounds, or you know what I mean?
I think that's the best part about being me. It's when I get feedback on my music, it's always a different song. Throughout my entire career, bro, it's always a different song what people like. So I think that's the best part about being versatile. I'm glad you gave me my props for being versatile on the album, man, because
that's what I get. I
feel like I'm one of the most versatile guys alive, bro.
I've been watching you do it for the last few years. I'm not gonna say the first few years were a little shaky. It took time. It's practice, right?
It was there. It took a minute.
For sure.
But we got some stuff up there now.
I mean, my personal favorite song off the album is Feeling These Days.
Feeling These Days. You was there for that.
Yeah, I was there for that.
That was a fun studio session.
Bro? I'm at 42 Doug right after that studio session, bro.
That
right
song,
after
that's
I did
just how
that
you're
song,
feeling these
I
days.
was like, bro, I'm about to be nigga 4 PF.
Some of my favorite bars that I've ever heard come out of not just downriver, but just in the last year, out of anyone's music, were off that song.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that song's a banger.
I love that song. I would say some of my favorite ones came off of Rap Dreams. That was kind of a crazy bar up
I
song.
really like that song.
Feeling These Days is there though. I feel like Feeling These Days is like a trap, lyrical trap banger in a way, and that's sort of what I wanted to establish on that record.
Nah, I get you.
Cause that's a new song.
Yeah. It's a great song.
Who else with Mason Gray? You've been working with her for a while, since middle school, I want to say. You've been working with her for a while. So how'd that song come about? Because she just got back into the music, you know what I mean? She wasn't recording for a while, but she's talented.
I'm gonna stop blushing about Mason Gray on this podcast, but listen, man, that woman is a dog for real. Big Mace is one of them ones. I'm gonna stop with the,
Yeah.
But that song came about. She's been a good friend of mine for at least 10 years, about as long as I've been cool with my man Nate, for real.
I'm gonna say as long as I can remember, she's been making music.
Yeah,
and you guys collabed a long time ago.
I've been cool with Mason since I've been cool with Nate, and we worked on something when I was 13, 14. We did a little YouTube video. Yeah. She's tough. She's been tough since then. I always am gonna support her career. I'm always tell her to keep going. She's great. Mason Gray, keep doing what you're doing. But that song it was a vibe. I had a couple people in the studio. We did Rap Dreams. We did Trauma Dump that night. It was fun. She knocked it out in like 10 minutes, and
She's
then
insane.
I took like 40 minutes to do my verse. That was like her first song back in the studio in like years.
It was
Like
just
she just got in
right
there and
back
knocked
in.
out
Killed
a
it.
great,
Yeah. Killed it.
knocked out a great verse.
Another record I want to talk about on Worm World is That's My Word. That's probably
That's my word.
top 3
That's
of
the
my
outro,
favorites.
right?
Yeah, it's the outro. That's probably one of my top 3 favorites on that album. It might even be top 5 of like my favorite songs you ever made.
Why that song? What does that song mean?
I
to
don't
you?
know, just
Please
the ending, the way you like just go out. You said by next summer I'm gonna give me a bird. I put that on my that's my word. Yeah, no,
that's my
that
word.
that was hard.
Yeah, my man Michigan Mike said that was my pop's best friend. If you hear the skit right before that,
Is that why it's called MM?
oh yeah,
Alright,
Michigan Mike, that was
yeah.
his rap name. He came home from prison like right before I moved to Flat Rock. Like we moved to Flat Rock when he came home from prison
Oh,
because
wow.
he got shot like in that same year. They tried to shoot him. He was with my dad all the time, so we had to get the fuck on. But we moved to Flat Rock after that, so that meant a lot to me because that was just like the last like little bit of the time I had with him. And I put that at the end for the album just to show a statement of like where I came from, who I was, you know, as
Yeah.
PJ before I was WHO8KUZCO, just to let people know. you
And
know?
people love that.
I like to be authentic with people, you know.
People always
You were
love
telling me
that stuff.
about that. You said it was on YouTube. Yeah, you were telling me about that for a while. Like probably like when you first started making the album,
Yeah.
and you couldn't find it, or you were just hiding it and wouldn't show me.
It was a
I don't
long.
remember,
It
but-
came from a long clip, bro. It was like a 55-minute clip. I had to like shorten it down in them 50 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That took a lot of effort. That's why I wasn't showing people. But no, it meant a lot to me to put that on there. I love to put like people that I'm close with into my music.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It
Yeah.
means everything to me.
Yeah.
Touching on Camp Currency, fresh off Camp Currency.
Oh,
how
hell
was
yeah.
that for you?
Are we really fresh off Camp Currency?
Nah,
it's been a minute.
It's
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
minute,
But no,
but-
listen, I'll tell you this. I love Camp Currency, and I love what Colson and Devin did with it. Also, Chance with TAC, what they did with it. I'm going to say, like, those guys, I'm going to just cut Camp Currency, okay? Like, just give props and flowers to those guys.
Those
like,
three guys.
Them dudes are really doing it. They're really doing something innovative
on
for
for
the
the community.
culture. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I like what they're doing. They're trying to put on a lot of artists.
Yeah.
They're doing it again next year. I'd love to be a part of it. I know a bunch of guys are. That's all I want to do. Give shout-outs to Colton. Give shout-outs out to
Yeah.
Devin. Them dudes are really putting work in. Shout out Currency Clothing.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out Currency Clothing.
I had a great time though. Just to answer the question, it was like one of the wildest nights ever.
Yeah.
Just so
Really?
y'all know. I don't want to, you know what I mean. But that was just shout outs to them guys before. I don't
Yeah.
even want to get
Camp
into
Currency
that.
was a great time. You have any like upcoming projects, singles, features coming out? Like what's your schedule looking like?
My schedule is looking big for 23, bro. I'm
Let's
not
go.
gonna lie. You know my man's Chances dropped. You know what we doing 23.
Going
We're
on a run.
Motherfucking run, boy. We're going plat. Not gold. We don't wear slugs. But no, I think I want to drop a song like around the time this podcast dropped.
Christmas Day. This is the
Christmas
Christmas
Day.
special.
You
Oh
know,
wait, you
Merry
already took it
Christmas.
off.
I took
Merry
it off.
Christmas, beautiful
took it
people.
off.
But no, I think I might drop a song around this time. We're definitely going into the new year with Wizards Michael Jordan. That's going to be a fan favorite. I know that's going to be like a top 3 song on my catalog. So we're going to start off the year with that. We're going to just do a lot with that song. And then I wanted to do like a love album going into February, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not feeling the love right now. It's not a Merry Christmas. So we're probably going to get back into
Why you
this
say
trap
that?
shit. Probably going to get back into this trap, this hip-hop shit, man.
Why you say
Maybe some dance, some, house music.
Some
We might
vibes.
get some vibes for the
Yeah. vibes,
vibes, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Some
Slide-
honestly, never mind.
some honestly, give me some coochie. For real.
That's funny. That's funny. Are you plan on doing like the Wizards Michael Jordan? We talked about doing that in front of the blue wall.
Yes, sir.
Would you consider that a music video? Nah.
In front of the blue wall?
Nah, it's just like a live
It's
performance.
just a
type of deal.
live performance. It's
For
just
sure.
like a genius.
Stay tuned for that because that will be coming out soon.
It's about
Yeah.
to be crazy. I hope you tune in for that.
Oh,
I hope
hell
you
yeah.
tune in for this. I hope you tune in for everything. We're going on a run.
Hell yeah.
TAC.
Growing up, you lived in a lot of different cities. You mentioned this in your music a lot. I mean, just knowing you on a personal level for the last, 9 years, whatever.
It's been a long time.
We've been on a run.
We've been on a run.
But, no, like growing up in multiple different cities, I remember when you did Years of Tears, you were explaining like the whole backstory of that, how you lived in like 17 different like cities or houses.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know like the
Yes.
whole
It's a
extent
good
to
number.
it, but
it's a good number.
I don't know
of
the whole
houses.
extent to it. But I just want you to run me through like each, you know, like what you learned or like where you were at, when you were there, like.
I could give you that. I'd say my favorite places. I've been a lot of places. Mostly Metro Detroit. I lived in Indiana for a little bit.
Oh wow,
I
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I could tell you I liked Inkster the most, Flat Rock the most, because those are the most that impacted me. You know what I'm saying?
Like homies and shit like that.
No, just like
Where you learned the
lifestyles.
most?
Just
Yeah.
like
yeah,
who
yeah.
I am today is
Yeah.
from Inkster and from Flat Rock. So
I feel
I
you.
rep those cities the hardest, but I stayed pretty much everywhere. I stayed on the west of Detroit. I stayed in Dearborn Heights, Taylor, Wayne, Westland. I stayed everywhere, Woodhaven, Highland Park, just everywhere in the Metro Detroit area. It's been a lot of learning experiences. I've met a lot of crazy people, a lot of lame people, a lot of soft people, a lot of nice, great people too, though. I feel like all of those impact who I am, though.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't take anything away from it. It's been a wild experience living in all those places. I'm not gonna lie, because I always gotta meet new people, learn new police, like learn, new, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like learn the streets wherever I'm at.
Know the area.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird. I wanted to slow down more on that later in life, but I still feel like it makes me who I am. And also, I'm also like it's really hard for me to stay put and like keep one thing and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I kind of always have to change it up. So it's not been too bad, but I'm trying to slow down a little bit.
Like the name changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. You know, seventh name change.
Yeah.
So it get like that.
No,
I
I
gotta
feel you.
switch it up.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
this my like 30th phone number in like 10 years.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I be changing it up all the time
Yeah.
on the folks. You know me, man.
Yeah.
When did you start music? Like, what were your inspirations? Like, how old were you? Just run me through when music came into your life and like when you really saw potential in yourself and like when you know, just want to take it seriously.
That's a good question. I gotta give you props for that question. Legend says I came out the womb moonwalking, doing hee shimmying. That's what Legend says. Legend says I was Michael
Big
Jackson.
Mike fan.
Shout out Mike Jack.
Legend says I was Michael Jackson West when I was born.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I think I really started rapping for real, like actually thinking I was gonna be that guy when I was like 7, like 8.
Oh
Really?
damn.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Like, I was trash, but, like, I really thought I was going to be that guy. Because, like I said, I grew up in Inkster, Michigan. I'm from the Lamone Gardens out there. My pops, my Uncle Pone, my Uncle JayZ, they all had, like, you know, a little hip-hop scene going on at that point in time. A lot of people were tuning into what they had going on.
So your whole family is just like super creative
a
with music.
lot of
and,
people
like,
just... Everybody's
Just
pretty
everyone you were
creative.
around.
Just everybody's pretty creative.
And I remember you
smart.
shout them out on one of your songs on Worm World.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I do it all the time because
Yeah.
they're pretty. Everybody's really creative and smart in my family, in my life. Period. Like everybody I associate myself with, including the dudes at this table and not at this table.
Yeah.
Just pretty smart people. So, growing up, I had like my pops. He was pretty creative. I had my uncle. He was pretty creative. He's an engineer. He makes beats. He raps. My pops raps. I got my uncle JayZ. He was a rapper. He was the one who really locked in with me because he was around like 22 and I was around like 8. My pops was like, you know what I'm saying, like
Oh,
27,
yeah.
28. Like, so he was doing like grown man shit. But my uncle JayZ was like on some me shit. So he was rapping with me. He was trying to get me out of like being shy. And then like, I want to say around like 11, 12, I was just not shy no more, bro. Like when
Yeah.
I got to 11, 12, I was on the
Outgoing,
stage, bro. I was on YouTube every week dropping a new freestyle. I would wake up and drop freestyles, boy, at 6 a.m. I wasn't writing it. I'm just turning on a beat,
Yeah.
rapping it on my webcam that my mom bought me.
Terrible
quality.
quality.
Terrible, the worst. I'm putting it up there under my government name. It say my government name webcam. Boy, I'm rapping at 6 a.m. I'm 11. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say I've been rapping for a long time, pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
So family just played a huge part.
Yeah.
Huge inspiration, big motivation. Like
Inspiration-wise, musically, will probably be everybody, though, bro. I'm the biggest music nerd you
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
ever gonna
yeah.
meet in your life, bro. I done heard everybody you done ever heard, your granny done ever heard, your mama done ever heard. I'm inspired by life, by music, by art, by bitches, sports,
money.
Yeah.
money, clothes,
Yeah.
Starbucks, you know what it is.
Gatorade.
Man. Kush, you
Yeah,
know what it
I
is,
feel you.
man. But yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of stuff, bro. I would say mainly my biggest inspirations probably be Mac Miller, Drake, Childish Gambino, Tyler, Creator, them some creative people.
Yeah.
They played a big part in my career. XXX Tentacion.
R.I.P. X
You know what
and
I'm
Mac.
saying? Them the guys, just creative people you can't recreate. Them the type of people that inspire me.
Yeah.
To answer the question in the long haul.
I respect that.
No, yeah, me too.
Coming to Flat Rock, when was that? How old were you? Why did you come to Flat Rock? You know, like, this is when we first met. I think we met like right away, really, when you got to Flat Rock. So like, what's the backstory behind coming to Flat Rock?
Flat Rock was a wild story. I came to Flat Rock straight out the hood. Like, when I came to Flat Rock, I was bad as fuck. Like, the worst person you could possibly be.
What was the line you said? Led the year in detentions and went to my next school and had like the most suspensions.
Yeah, I was leading the school in suspensions, bro. I was going to school in Wayne Westland. I was living in Inkster, but they wouldn't let me go to school in Inkster because that was the hood, and I was already acting wild in Wayne Westland. They were like, "We're not gonna put you in the school with all your friends from the hood, so you could." But I used to fight like every week in Wayne Westland. They used to kick me out every week. It used to get fun to the principals, bro. Like, they used to be kind of looking forward to me coming in there.
They just knew what was gonna happen.
It's like they was looking forward to me coming in there saying some bullshit, bro. Like, but anyways, yeah, I was there. And then, like I got into earlier, my Uncle Mike got shot, my dad, best friend, they shot him in the head. So it was like, after that, it was kind of eerie. Like, we was like, bro, we don't really need to be in the hood no more, for real. You know what I'm saying? And my mama was working in Brownstown at the time, so she
had ties to
she just like kind of was in the area a little bit, just looking like, well, this is a nicer area. You know, Brownstown and Inkster, like, not comparable for real.
Completely different.
Like, not comparable at all. So she was like, well, let me look around. And then we got to Flat Rock. I remember my first day here, bro. I just start yelling at old people and shit. Like, I ain't even trying to be on some I'm a hard head. Like no, bro. I was just mad. Like, I did not want to be out in this bitch, bro. Like, this was just a completely different lifestyle for me. But I'm glad I came. It changed my life. It made me smarter. I don't really talk to a lot of the guys from there no more, but the people I do associate with, they a big part of who I am.
Flat Rock Middle School. I remember you.
All the time. You already know. That was before they got into the challenges. You already know what I'm saying? That was before they got into the We was at the lunch table with the pens and the pads. We was doing all type of stuff there. But it was, I don't know, that's when people was listening to Rap God, Eminem. They wanted me to start doing stuff like that. But I feel like people at that point already knew I was onto something big, man, because I was already doing that shit in like the 6th grade. Like, you met me, I'm like, bro, I'm a rapper, bro. Yeah. Like, you can't rap. I'm like, bro, get to doing that shit.
When do you think people really started like take notice that you were like really wanted to like take this seriously?
Take notice?
Like, I'm saying like at Flat Rock, like in middle school.
Just in general, I would say people took notice whenever Cruisin came out is when people took notice. Like, I was doing a little bit of stuff before that and people knew I was tough, but like when everybody was like, all right, we should back this guy and like we should, like, he's somebody we should trust with our ears, is probably when Cruisin came out, just because that was a hit at the time.
That was a good time.
That was a fun time in life. I gotta shout out the guys.
Can you give a little backstory of that record?
That record?
Yeah.
All right, one of the worst records of my career. Shout out all my friends on that song. I love them guys near and dear to this day.
Shout out Marcus, just graduated.
My boy. Shout out
Doing
Jimmy.
Big things.
Shout out Jimmy, just graduated. Shout out my boy Juan, one of the best artists I ever heard in my life. But Cruisin fucking sucks, bro. One of the worst career decisions I've ever made.
That was during that SoundCloud era,
Listen,
though. So
SoundCloud in general was great, but like, bro, that was just not an era for me. Like, people love my SoundCloud era, but that was like the dumbest music ever. Like,
quality wasn't there,
bro. Just in general, just the dumbest shit I could ever think of. Like, people still talk to me about songs from that era. They're like, Cruisin', like, bro, no.
I miss the old PJ.
But Cruisin' is a good. Listen, that song came about because it was me and Jimmy. We were just chilling, and shout out my boy Jimmy again. We was just chilling. We was on some. He always encouraged me to rap. Since like 8th grade, he always rap, bro. I'm gonna turn on the beat. We're gonna rap, bro. He not even rapping. He just want to hear me rap, bro. He just think I'm sweet. Yeah. So. We was rapping, and then it was a long ass little yachty ass beat. We was like, we're gonna need some more people on this, bro. Like, it's not just gonna be me rapping. So we hit up Juan. We actually pulled up to Juan's house, and he came outside and rapped that shit for us. We was like, this song's a hit, bro. Like, we hit up Marcus. Marcus said he wanted to be a rapper for a day. He said he wanted to hand in a scholarship for a second to go rap. Said I want to be But we had Marvin on a song, Martavius
X.
We had Martavius on the record. He came in. I wrote the chorus for him. He had his verse at the beginning. It was a strong little verse.
You showed me the song actually in one of the class. I think we had like an economics class or something together.
I showed my whole school
you
that
showed
song.
everyone that before
it even recorded it, bro. He was like, bro, this shit is a hit,
and
bro.
then it dropped and it went crazy.
Bro, that's my biggest song to date, unfortunately, bro. I still got women talking about that 8 years later. I'm like, bro, please go play Just a Dream. I was just singing to you.
I can relate, bro.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Good questions, though.
So when did like Chance come into the picture? Because like you said,
when did
you came
Chance
to Flat Rock Middle School. You said like what, 12, 13 years
Chance
old?
Always been in the picture.
Do you remember meeting him?
Though, yeah.
Like meeting him?
Bro, I know Chance since Chance was 4'2", bro. Before Douglas came back
Before music was even in the picture for him.
Listen, Chance was a straight baseball kid when I met him.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna quit calling him by his government. 2-6 was a straight baseball killer.
Chance, bro.
He was still a shredder when I met him, bro.
Yeah.
But we started doing music together. I want to say around like 2016, 2015. He was doing the So Gone challenge.
We touched on that on the first
I seen he was doing that. A lot of people was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? Like, what's wrong with this guy? And then he was like, bro, I'm recording a song. I think he told us in his group chat. And I'm always, like, if you tell me you're recording a song, bro, everybody that do music, that's one of my friends. If you tell me you got a song, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I want to be on it.
Yeah.
Every time. I don't care when it is. It's my song now. So Chance was recording his first song. It was called Lifestyle. And then he was like, Lifestyle. And it was like a weird ass, like, it wasn't even a tight beat. It was like a hip hop emotional, like hard tight beat, like some shit like that. And I just went in there and I freestyled on his song, and then the shit just went from there for real. I ain't gonna lie, Chance started doing his own thing. He started mixing some of my upcoming projects. He mixed like shit, basically all my work besides one for real. But I've been working with Chance since I was a little guy, and we saw G-Eazy together before we even started working together. That's a super throwback, bro. G-Eazy ain't even an era no more.
That was like summer 16.
I remember that.
Like summer, like that was
like
winter.
summer 14.
That was like winter 15.
Yeah,
bro.
that was
like,
a while ago.
That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been with him since G-Eazy was popping. So.
Oh yeah, that'll show you too how long it's been for real.
Yeah. The sad tapes. I want to touch on that too.
Chance did the sad tapes.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Chance did the second one. The first one.
Yeah, run me through everything for both of them. What was your mentality? Like, what were you going through? You know, just like why did you like pick that style, that name for the album? Like, you know, just I want to get the whole whole thing.
That's a good rundown I could give you. The side tape is a big part of who PJ Fuentes was, which is a big part of who WHO8KUZCO is. But the side tapes. The first one I ever did, I recorded the whole thing off of my phone in one night, 23 songs. Put it all out on SoundCloud at 5:56 in the morning.
Oh, you remember?
I was in the 10th grade. I told these niggas my album coming out on February 14th, Valentine's Day. They was like, all right. I told everybody for like months. I'm like, side tape, Valentine's Day, side tape.
If you're heartbroken, this is for you.
Day. Yeah. I was playing though. Like, I was bullshitting. But like, it was like a week before Valentine's Day. Niggas like, you dropping? I'm like, shit, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
So it's February 13th, nigga. I just started writing all the sad songs I had. Just recorded them on my little fucking. I ain't even had an iPhone then. I had an Android. I recorded it all on the SoundCloud app. I had somebody else's phone in my house. I think it might have been my sister. I had her phone like play the beats right next to the fucking song.
Oh damn!
And then like I was just recording like right here. Like I had a microphone. Like I had my phone right here, her phone right here, and I'm like rapping 23 songs in a row. Everybody asleep.
No punches either.
Bro, no. I'm doing every
Holy
song just
fuck.
straight up, just like
one take
by memory. Just
Damn.
I can't even look at the notes I'm recording.
Oh,
I just
fuck.
doing this shit off take. That was the worst mixtape I've ever heard in my life. Worst mixtape.
You think
ever.
if you had the quality, like, you know, software, whatever you want to call it, that you're using right now, you think
the first sad tape?
I'm just saying, any of your old music. You think if you like, you know,
yes.
Yeah.
I think if I would have had
the equipment you have
I think
now,
if Chance was Chance now, like if Chance was who he is now
not
in like
so far
20,
gone, Chance.
If Chance was who he is now in like 2017, I would be like Travis Scott right now. Like,
oh wow.
If Chance was who he was in 2017, my boy Juan Donovan to be like Chris Breezy right now. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. Like,
Juan's in the back, like, yeah,
like,
he's probably right.
Like, we was like at that point, we didn't have no bills, bro. We was just smoking weed with the boys. We was just
Doing
making music,
yeah.
having dreams, bro. Like at that point, we had all the time in the world to be creative.
No worries in the world.
No worries. We nigga, I ain't even do homework, no years of school. So
Facts.
like all I did was music my whole childhood, bro. So if you told me Chance was who he is now at that point, bro, I would have been Bryson Tiller by now, no faking. That's what I could tell you about that. But not with the side tape though. The side tape was fucking terrible. The side tape 2 though, that was all right. Like that was like that's like a 4 out of 10. The side tape was like a 0. Side tape 2 is like a 4 out of 10. I gotta stop writing tapes about chicks, bro.
It goes hard though.
It's like it's a good
It's some
vibe,
real life
bro.
shit,
It's
yeah.
a good vibe, bro, but it's just like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
It's a timestamp in life. Like when you start talking about the side tapes, bro, I've started thinking like I'm writing 23 songs about 2 chicks. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, 11 and a half a piece. Like.
So at this point, you don't have anything dropped on, all platforms, Apple, Spotify. You don't have, like, at this point, you have nothing on,
What do
like.
you mean I have
No, I'm
nothing?
talking.
I'm
No. I'm talking about like the sad tape. At this point, like in your
Oh,
life. At this
yeah.
point in your life.
Bro, and when I'm dropping the sad tape, niggas don't even, Apple Music wasn't even a thing when
Yeah.
I dropped the sad tape, bro. Like, I'm old, bro. like, Spotify was a thing, but niggas wasn't, we was kind of like in the title a little bit, but title was faking it a little bit.
Pandora.
Like, yeah, that's what niggas was on.
iHeartRadio. No.
Yeah, type shit.
So your first project that was actually distributed on Apple and Spotify was the Breakup Survival Guide,
The
correct?
side tape 3, yeah.
Pretty much the sad tape 3. Pretty much. But that was like your
Yeah.
first one that like actually hit
Yes.
all platforms.
Yeah, project wise, yeah. I had Speechless out before that. And,
Yeah.
But before, yeah.
And Monster, I think.
Yeah, Monster
Yeah.
was cool. But yeah, that was my Breakup Survival Guide was my first album.
No longer on there because, like you said, you did the rebrand
Yeah.
to WHO8KUZCO.
Yeah, that's
But
definitely why it's not
I
on
want to
there.
know, that. You said what?
So that's definitely why it's not on there.
I'm picking up for that. All right. The Breakup Survival Guide.
Yeah.
Ted's Declassified.
Yes, Ted.
Where did the name Ted come from? First of all, I've always wanted to ask you that.
That's a good question, actually.
I've never
I like that question.
asked that.
So listen, everything in my life is inspired by like movies and like TV shows and like music, and it's crazy, and like criminals. But it's like crazy because
All right.
and basketball analogies. Sorry about that. But it's wild because I don't watch no TV or movies for real.
Yeah.
But I watched How I Met Your Mother like 11 times. Like I've seen that series a bunch of times.
Yeah.
'cause,
That's your
like,
shit.
I'm just a lover boy, bro. And I also just told you I don't watch TV, so I watch the same shows like over and over and over again. Like I've seen Malcolm in the Middle 23 times.
That's a great
like
show.
throughout
too.
my life, I know everything Malcolm and Reese are about to
Yeah.
say. No faking. But it's like 12 seasons. But nah, I'm saying though, Ted, that's like the main character on How I Met Your Mother, and like he like a hopeless romantic. Like he was like begging for love. Like,
Great
for
show, too.
6 seasons, 9 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody like, bro, you gotta chill out, bro. Like you ain't gonna ever find love. So like Ted
Damn.
really came from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ted was like a real. That's sort of who I am under the Cusco armor. I'm Ted for real. So
Yeah.
that's where that came from.
So were you big on Ned's Declassified as a kid too?
Oh, I'm big on every kid show you could ever think of.
So,
bro.
like,
I was
how'd
bro.
you
That's who I
combine
am.
those? Like Ted, and you thought of Ned's Declassified. Like how did that just like?
So Ted was who I was supposed to be. Like I was gonna before I was gonna be Cusco, I was gonna do something with Ted, but I was like, that's such a like lame ass name. Like,
Just Ted.
Like you know,
Yeah.
just something with
Yeah.
Ted. But
Little
like
Ted.
it's hard to make Ted like sweet. Like WHO8KUZCO is a name. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying?
I can't think
like,
of any artist that's named Ted though.
But
Nah.
I'm saying though, like, what are you gonna do with that? Like,
No, yeah.
are you gonna listen like Ted? You're gonna listen to Ted? Like, be for real.
That's a
like,
fair point.
It's like you might for a couple songs, but like not for real. Like Ted, not
That's a good point.
Ted not gonna
Hey,
be your favorite artist.
he's
Nothing
not-
with Ted is gonna
not-
be your favorite
he's not
artist unless
joking,
you
like-
listen to country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So listen. But no, I was.
you listen to country. You kind of got a point though. I'm not gonna lie.
But,
Nah, 100%.
I fuck with Ned's Declassified though, but the reason I named it Ted's Declassified is because obviously Ted in there, but like
Yeah.
if you listen to the album, bro, it's like a whole like
Breakup Survival Guide.
it's like
Yeah.
that, like it's like to this day in the breakup right now, I could listen to that shit. That's my worst mixed album, by the way. Not my worst mix. I got no.
the sad tapes words. but-
No, it's like it's just not quality that I got right now. But it's
Yeah.
just like I can still listen to it right now and I'll be like, damn,
Still
I
be
feel better.
satisfied.
No,
Yeah.
I feel better like when I listen to it. Like I'm like, this is good. But yeah, it came out like that because it was just like strategically like throughout the whole track list. It's just like showing you when you first fall in love, showing you how you feel when you first like find out you really not feeling her. Like right when you go to like, damn, we might break up to damn, we actually broke up to damn,
To the
I'm a
moving on
slut
phase.
now. Yeah, like I'm fucking all the bitches in Metro Detroit now. To damn, now I miss my bitch. She the only girl who can make me come for real. And then we go
Yeah.
to like,
Oh,
we ended
fuck.
on like,
We
damn, like
we might have to clip that one.
we
I ain't
never.
that might be a short, bro.
There's the first TikTok.
No, I'm not talking about cut. I'm saying we're gonna post it as a
There's
little
the
short
first
clip.
There's the first TikTok right there. There it is. That's the first TikTok.
No, but nah. And then you get to the end of the album, and it's just like me being personal, you know, letting people know who I am. And then before we even get to the outro, which is Years of Tears, Nate's favorite song ever, but we get to Solo, and Solo is you finding out you never, like that whole relationship wasn't even fucking worth it. Like,
Yeah.
and that's really what you find out at the end of the whole relationship. So I feel like I gave you like going through the motions of the whole thing.
You learn a lot from that, though. The whole
breakup thing,
Yeah,
it's
like,
definitely
it
healing.
makes you who
like,
you are. Like everything happens
it's
for a reason. I believe.
definitely
At least.
healing
I
thing.
agree
Like
with
when
that.
you're over it, but like when you're going through it, I feel like you just want to punch everybody in the face. Like no
Yeah.
faking. Like
Back to Years of Tears.
great song, classic.
I wanted to touch on your breath control in one take in songs. Because Years of Tears,
Hell yeah, bro. That
We're
shit's
at-
crazy.
we were at what? Get Fresh, right?
Yeah, I did that
We
whole
watched you-
thing, bro.
I watched you go in there and do that whole song in one take. Obviously, you went back and like perfected the parts that you wanted to do,
Yeah.
right? You know, but I watched you one take that whole song, spill out a
Pure
lot of
emotion.
emotion. That's what I'm
Pure
saying. A lot of
emotion.
emotion came out of
Yeah.
that song,
Yeah,
and I watched you one
Thanks.
take it, and we all just kind of. It was me, Juan, and then Chris was in there, and we all just looked up and we were just like, "Damn." Like you
Yeah.
just one take that.
yeah.
That's a long song too.
Yeah, it's not that long. It's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but it's
I
like
think
pure
it's over
feelings,
three. I
though.
think it's over 3.
It's just pure feelings, though.
But
It's
either
just
way,
rapping straight up,
Yeah.
like just completely
right,
going
you
shots.
were,
You got
you were
something to say?
spazzing.
Yeah, I remember one time we were at a certain studio recording some shit, and you just was like, "Hey, Siren, pull your phone out real quick. I'm about to just freestyle this shit." So I was like, "All right." So I pull out my phone and just start freestyling. Like you just start freestyling while I'm
It's the
filming.
thing,
Bro, that video is a good like. I remember I did it once on Snap, and it just stopped recording. You're like, "Bro, what happened?" And I was like, "Oh, I did it on Snap," and he was like, "Why? You should have done it on your camera."
Should have did it on
So
the
then
camera.
we did it again, and he had fucking brand new fucking freestyle,
Just gone.
4-minute
Just
freestyle. I was like, what
no-
the fuck is
no
going on?
Like I
breaks.
said, your breath
The breath
control.
control is, you know
Where
what?
did you learn that? Like
I have
how
no
did
breath
you?
control, bro. I'm fat, bro. I played football for Coach Ream. I played football for Coach Buck, bro.
Shout out to Coach Ring.
Shout out my man, Coach Buck.
I don't
Great
know
guy,
y'all, but
great
shout
guy.
out. I don't know
but
y'all.
nah, man, I got that breath control from that man, bro. I was fucking running,
Working.
bro. I was fucking running, bro. I was losing 40 pounds a season. Like, that's where the breath control. And then, you know, I'm a vet, dog. I've been rapping 20 years, man. Like, it's
practice.
crazy. But no, I really don't got good breath control. I appreciate y'all saying that, but
Cap.
I really just be in there like dying. I swear to God, on everything I love, bro.
Just for
Like,
the
I be
love of the
trying.
game.
The thing
I be
is
trying
though,
my hardest.
the thing is though, when you record a song, you go in there and you literally one take the
I
whole
one
thing.
take the entire
The-
song.
You did
as
that
soon
For
as
the
it hits
folks at home
record.
who don't know that, I do one take every song,
You even the songs I saw you record for Worm World,
except for the singing songs.
bro.
you
Even
go-
those you were doing it though.
You go back in and touch up what you got to touch up, but I can watch you go in there and do a one take, and you'll be like it's good enough to my ear where I'm like, you could drop this as it is.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
obviously you want to go in and perfect the certain spots, and you know,
That nigga
But-
Nate had to call me out for cap quick as fuck. But listen, that's why I like the podcast, man. That's why I like it. It's real and it's authentic.
natural.
I be one taking though, I ain't gonna lie. But it's because my voice so gross, bro. I do not have no voice. Like, I have no control over my voice, bro. Like, whatever happens in the booth, bro, happens. Whatever comes out that day, happens. I don't
Yeah.
got no song that sound the same as the last song. Because my voice always sound different when I go in the booth, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I've been doing music since I was born, and I don't know how to control it, bro. Every time I go in there, I sing a song, sound like a different person. I rap a song, sound like a different person. But I don't care because I'm still the hardest.
And I think it sounds good too. Like, it's not like there's ever been ones I've heard where it's like, PJ could have done better on that one.
I appreciate
it just
that.
works.
I can't one take it though because like I can't do multiple takes because when I get to the next one like it don't sound like the last one, so not a song sound completely off because I ain't even sound like the song like the person I just sounded like fucking 20 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
if I do another take, it's not even gonna, like I'm gonna sound like fucking Travis Scott here and then Don Toliver here and then Bryson Tiller here. It's just gonna be like a little weird.
Yeah.
So
I can't say the same that he said because you send me a lot of songs and I give you my honest feedback.
You do.
And there's sometimes I'm not gonna say bash you, but there's been times I'm like I'm just not rocking with this one.
Listen,
like,
you always come back around. I ain't gonna lie. You always be like, damn, that song.
It'll grow on me
hard.
eventually.
That song.
But like
hard.
my initial thought, it's like
listen,
there's a few I'm like,
I understand that. Every artist go through that. I'm gonna tell you for real though. I honestly don't record a song under a 6. Like if I can say it's under a 6, I'm not gonna record it just because like it's a waste of time.
Yeah. How do you know? How do you know it's under a 6 though before you record it? What if you record it and it comes out way better than you expected?
Listen, I just don't tell anybody about those. Oh, you talking about it comes out better than expected?
Yeah. Because I'm sure you've done songs where it's like you do it and you're like, damn, this didn't sound as good as it did in my head when I was,
I thought you were saying it sounded better when it came out.
No, I am. I'm saying though, because I'm saying you've probably done songs where you've been like, oh, like this didn't come out as good as I expected.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I thought the question was.
But like, what
going.
if it comes out better than it expected?
Oh, I mean, great. Like, I mean, like, listen, I'm not gonna be surprised that I'm making greatness. Like, if I'm telling you, I'm not like when I'm writing a song, I will stop writing if I don't think it's like par. Like, if I don't think it's up to par, I will stop, throw it away. It'll sit there. So, like, if I really sat there and wrote down a chorus, a hook, like a verse, a second verse, a third verse, like it was something. It was some shit. So, like, I just trust it because, nigga, I'm not wasting my time doing that. It's like in rap, bro, you only got so many years. You only got so many words, bro. You can't keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So if I keep recording trash songs, bro, wasting and I don't like to say the same thing. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I don't like to say the same thing I said or other people said. So, like, it get hard if you keep just writing and recording and recording because then I'll be like, bro, I already said that.
Especially working on an album.
I used it on a trash song. Like I said that already, but I used it on a trash song.
That's the next thing I kind of want to lead into is like, do you ever get writer's block? And like, how do you overcome that?
Do I get writer's block? I feel like I have had writer's block in the past, but I don't consider it actual writer's block. I consider it being lazy.
Is it more like you want to wait till you go through some things in life that can give you something to talk about? Because like you said, you run out of things to say. So like, do you wait until you go through like certain, whatever, and then you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you're saying because that's how I feel like you should appreciate music. Like when you go through stuff and you can like
something that people can relate to.
Like
as
you
well.
Put your whole emotion in the stuff that you really went through. Like if I go talk about a Patek and you ain't never seen me with a Patek, it's not really gonna matter. But if you see me just break up with my ex and then I tell you the whole story behind it on Bobcat Bonnie's, you're gonna be like, all right, I understand.
I remember that song.
Like my man's just said, "Hey, damn, bro, I just ate at Bobcat Bonnie's and it felt like the song."
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, bro, like it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that does help. But I'll tell you, like honestly, with me, bro, the music just come when it come. I always talk like I'm one of them guys, bro, but it just comes to me one day. Like I told you, I can't really do a song if it's trash. So like, if the first verse ass, I'm done writing music for the day.
Yeah.
If I'm killing it, I'm gonna keep going.
The thing is, you make music for other people to relate to as well. Like obviously you're going through some things, but the way you structure it, word it, however, other people can sit back and listen and be like, damn, like I can relate to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you just said, there were songs that like personally affected you. And like stuff that was going on in your life that people can pull. Like there were songs that I heard on World that it may not have been the exact same situation, but I felt it.
You feel it
from other shit.
I done heard people tell me they didn't cry from the World. You
Yeah,
know how crazy that is? More than one. More than 3. You told me they didn't cry to World.
All those chicks you were talking about?
They're dudes. They're dudes.
Not crying because they thought it was bad, right?
No, they're
I'm just
the GOAT. Nah, crying because it just touched their soul, bro. They like, damn, bro, like I really feel worthless right now. And this song right here, like, is describing how I feel. Like, this girl just fucked me over, bro. She had me feeling like something, and now I don't feel like nothing. That's what the song's gonna do on there. That's what my catalog gonna do to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you really go listen to it, it's a lot of lines on there, bro. A lot of demons, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dark catalog.
We've gone over how you're versatile. Like I said, your breath control, all that. Do you feel like you have like room for improvement, or like what's your like biggest weakness? Like, you know,
My biggest weakness is I don't have control of my voice.
what do you mean?
Like
no,
you said before.
no control of my voice. Like
You just let
I
it
don't
go?
know what I'm gonna sound like ever. Like
There are some ad libs you have on songs where you're just screaming, bro.
no day in life do I know what I'm gonna sound like on a song, on a video, or nothing.
You
Like
just wing it and
I just
go
hope
for it.
the best. Like I know I'm gonna be, it's Cuzco, bro. Every time you hear me, but
Yeah.
I'm saying,
But like you were saying earlier,
you just
like,
don't
yeah.
know. So that's my biggest thing. I would like to know. Like Miguel go in the studio every day and know he gonna sound like Miguel. Like you know what I'm
Travis know
saying?
what he
Like,
gonna sound
you know
like,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like Drake go in there and be like, I'm Drake. Like I could do this.
Like I
this,
said,
and
you're
this.
versatile.
But I am versatile with my voice. Like I could be more versatile if I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my biggest weakness is that, and then the fact that I don't hone in on one sound also holds me back. Cause there's like no niche for me. Like there's no like sad boy niche for me. There's no duffel bag boy I sell coke niche for me. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking hype beast I wear, Rick Owens I wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm just a fly cool ass nigga, bro. That's holding me
real.
back.
You're real.
That's holding me back. I need to stop being fly and cool. I need to start being dramatic and weird.
If you had to choose one between, like for the rest of your life, if you had to pick between rapping or like a melodic sound, which one you going with?
That's a great question. For the rest of my life,
Yeah. Like if you had to choose between one.
can I ask you like follow up questions to that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so
I mean, it's your
listen,
episode.
like, okay, so
Yeah,
listen.
whatever you want to do, gang.
So Nas, right, is a really good rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's still rapping, like
Yeah.
25 years,
Dropped a
30
very
years
good
later.
album.
Bro, dropping 3 installments and then drop Magic 2. Like, I'm saying, 4 good albums in like 2 years. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, though, he's only selling like 22K. That doesn't matter with a legacy like that, right? But I'm saying, if I were to pick rapping, would I be able to still sustain like credibility? Like, would people still be excited for when I drop? Because singers are a little different.
No, I'm saying you have an audience for both. You just have
The
to choose
audience-
which one to go for.
have
if
the
you- if you
audience for
had to.
both. Like I'm gonna
Yeah, like
sustain
you're
it.
gonna you're gonna succeed in both
Yeah.
levels. Which one are you choosing?
That's a great question. I feel like I would pick rap because rap needs somebody. Rap doesn't have anybody. If I was gonna be anything, I would want to be. First of all, I've been doing rap the longest. I only started trying to sing like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So like, if I were to do anything, I would want to be that guy for rap, the one that's gonna take over to be the next Wayne or something.
I was just talking about that with some buddies that like the music industry is just missing. Like there needs to be someone new.
There needs to be a guy, bro.
That's what I'm
listening
saying.
to the
Like,
same
Like we
guys for
got
the
some
last 10
guys
years.
though, but like we don't got them guys.
Yeah.
Like we got some guys, but the game changed to where the guys are like, like they're not washed, but they're watering us down. Like our guys drop 800 songs a year,
Yeah.
so it's like we're kind of like, all right, we need new guys. So like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But, like I'm saying though.
Back to what you were saying with the R&B and the rap. I feel like R&B, if you're focusing on that, like a way you could have thought about it, like R&B, if you're just focusing on R&B, it's a very specific, like it's usually about a lot of the same stuff. If you do rap, you could do sad rap, you can do hype rap,
That's
you can
another
you can
thing.
you
You
can
are
dra-
right.
but with what was the last topic we were just talking about? Someone needing to be the guy.
Yeah.
I feel like guys a lot of the times will start making music and they'll have like an album, like I don't want to hoe anybody, but like a Lil Tecca, for example. Like he had a streak for like a good year or two where he was one of the most like talked about guys, and now
Yeah.
recently he's kind of
Dying down a little.
died down a
He
little
still
bit.
drops some heat though.
Fetty
I'm not gonna
Wap.
lie, I got a few songs.
Fetty Wap. I mean,
I
Fetty
wish
Wap
the
had
best of Fetty Wap.
yeah, me too. But like he had like a good 2-year span where he was as big as anybody, and he kind of slowly went down. So like I feel like now in music, a lot of the times it's like a lot of people are what's the spark in the pan? What's that saying?
I have no idea. What
It's
you're
like
talking
it's like they'll be hot for a second.
All right.
They'll be hot for
Let's go from there.
yeah.
I get you, but the reason that is because nobody listens to the same sound.
Yeah.
anymore. Music has evolved so much
Oh,
more,
100%.
bro. Like your favorite artist is not Nate's favorite artist.
No, yeah.
Nate's favorite artist is not my favorite artist, and we might all know the favorite guys, bro. But like his top 5 albums is not my top 5.
No,
or
yeah.
top 5. But back in the day, it sort of used to be like a thing. Like
Yeah.
like when Culture came out, we like damn Culture top 5, the whole world. Like if you're reading This Is Too Late came out, we're like damn top
I
5. whole world.
appreciate you,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
much for saying
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
Like when them albums come out, like when Birds in the Trap, when Astro World, when them
Yeah.
shits come out, we like top 5 in the whole
Yeah.
world. guys don't got that no more. Like we could have half the world saying Lil Baby album fire, then the other half like mid, and they just saying mid because they want to be mean.
Yeah,
it's because rap is just became so oversaturated. Like people don't even be fans of it no more.
Yeah.
They just want to talk about the lifestyle.
I think people more like the audience, like the fans. I think they care more about beats than they do lyrics nowadays.
I think they care more about lifestyles than they care about any of it.
That's
I feel like they're
social
more,
media plays a huge part.
I feel
in
like
that.
they care more about who's fucking who than they care about who's fucking on the sample and who's fucking chopping up the beats and who's fucking mixing and engineering and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like people care more about who's in the video laying on you on the motorcycle than, you know.
They don't care about you being real, pouring out raw emotion.
That's fine though. Like music's always been like that, you know what I mean? We had Madonna, we had Beyonce, we had Nicki, you know what I'm saying? Sex symbols. We didn't have people do, you know, different stuff where you don't gotta be just the most. And you know, that's great music, but I wasn't trying to get to that. I was just trying to say, like, it's just too many bots, really.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I agree.
People can't appreciate music no more.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, you get something, and then it's like the next week we already got something else.
Yeah.
People trying to put on for the bots.
I feel like the industry of music is so quick to push people to the top, and then once the people get to the top, it's very hard for them to stay. It's like everyone's so quick to get you to the top, and then once you get there, they don't tell you what to
fall,
do.
bro. It's all haters. That's the problem. Like they will love you until you like mess up one time, and then they hate you. Like then it's over for you.
Yeah.
Then, like we seen that shit happen live with the baby, which is fine. I understand that situation.
No, yeah.
Like I'm not trying to make it seem like nothing, but I'm saying he was
was
best.
up there.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they called him the best rapper alive for 2019, and then by the end of 2020, bro, I seen them talking about, bro, he's handing out tickets at the hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he had 3 #1 albums back to back.
people want to
so, like,
see you lose. They
yeah.
want to see you win so they can see you lose. Bro.
Yeah.
The thing that's crazy too is like when people do reach that certain status, they get comfortable, they get satisfied.
That's
you know what I
true,
mean?
too.
They don't still have that same hunger because they got what they want. But they don't know how fast it can just like.
That's what I think
fall
happened with the
off
baby
type
too.
shit.
And the music
agree
industry,
with
bro,
that,
is
yeah.
also just not what it seemed to be. Also, like
Yeah.
they do hold a lot of people. They do put a lot of people on the show. They do not tell a lot of people what kind of business endeavors they're getting into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That fucks with your mental a little bit. It does change a lot for the artist. I've been studying this a long time. It's a lot of shit that go on, bro.
Yeah.
But you can never really call it what's going on.
No,
The game needs a guy though, and if to answer the question in the long run, bro, like if I were to have something, I would want to be the top rapper. Like I would want to be that guy for like the long run.
The answer might be Who8KUZCO.
Yeah, that would be that would be what I would want.
Like I told
The rap
Chance, always be hungry, never be satisfied.
I don't think I could ever
Remember
do that. I don't think
Remember
I could ever.
There's
be
a-
satisfied.
That's free game right there.
There's go into the next thing. There was one of these questions that I really wanted to ask you. If you had to pick anybody, I would say alive, don't do dead, but alive collab album. Who you picking?
collab album.
Yeah.
On some Drake and Future, Drake and 21 type album.
Lil
Like, if you
Baby,
had to
Gunna
pick
type
anyone-
Can I pick more than one person? Like, can I say Juan and then say somebody else?
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean,
so-
obviously the answer is like
All right,
Juan.
so
like, you
Juan
guys,
Donovan
yeah.
for sure. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I want to do a collab album with, just because, like, bro, we ain't never missed, like,
Never.
ever.
Shout out Juan.
In like 8 years of doing music with this nigga, we ain't never missed on a freestyle, on a song, on nothing.
If you had to pick a big
No, I know, I
music
got that.
industry
I was
guy,
just,
though,
no,
like,
I
who
understood that.
is-
I
Oh,
understood,
no,
I
yeah,
understood
yeah,
the
yeah.
question. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
had to give that out there first. Like, that would be the
Shout out,
one.
gang.
Shout
You know
out
what I'm
Juan,
saying? No,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that would be I had to ask the question, like, can I do this and that? But no, my guy would probably be, could I pick a producer?
Chance did the same exact thing.
Bro,
Like,
he did.
I'm talking. You got to rap. Like you got to go back and forth, bar for bar. With
bar
these-
for bar
Yeah.
for
like
bar
you
with
guys
the
are like it's
guy.
like a friendly competition to an extent.
I would want to do, I would want to rap with a guy like, I would want to do
They
like.
gotta be alive though.
It would be JayZ because listen, nniggas would be like, why is
I'm so glad.
55-year-old JayZ rapping with 22-year-old Cusco?
I'm
and
so
the thing
glad
is,
That'd be
it's
tough.
like, I love JayZ, but like, I'm not trying to say I could go bar for JayZ, but I'm not gonna sleep on the album. Like, you gonna listen to me like, all right, this is the guy. Like,
Yeah.
this is the one. They about to start dick sucking me
He
after
one of
this
them
album.
ones.
Yeah.
Like, and it's gonna combine generations. That's why I would do that one.
You'd reach a
That's
lot of
the
different.
top guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's who I could get to mark everything. Like, that album could be the middle of generations.
You would reach a lot of different audiences. With
That's
that
the
too.
point. That's the point.
To be honest, that's not where I thought you were gonna go.
I was trying to think like logically, like what would be the biggest collab album I could do, and that would be the one because like
Yeah.
Drake would be cool, but he already has two. Hov has one with Kanye West. Bro, Bro, this nigga Hov got 3 collab albums. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have the 4th one. We gonna bridge the gap, though. We gonna change the game. But I'm saying like that one would bridge a gap between generations.
Bro, just even what you just said. He has 2 collab albums, one with Kanye West and then one with WHO8KUZCO. It would bring, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like it would just bring the generations together on some crazy shit.
That's the one I would have to go with.
You did say you wanted to have a, like, you know, you said, can I pick a producer?
Yeah,
who would you want to
be?
produce with the JayZ in your
See, damn, that's hard though.
Because you got to think of how JayZ could work with whatever producer.
Hit Boy.
Ooh, yeah.
Hit Boy is the smartest guy to go with.
JayZ and Hit Boy.
Oh my god.
Like, Hit Boy is the guy. Like,
shout out JayZ. He's on the wall too.
Hit Boy, bro.
JayZ up on the wall.
JayZ's in my top 5.
JayZ's in my top 5.
JayZ one of the ghosts. No
listen,
cap.
bro, but Hit Boy, bro, like that's a guy. If you're talking about bridging the gap between generations, he gonna do it for you. Like that's gonna put the album together for real.
Yeah. Question you've been waiting for. 5 dinner guests, dead or alive.
Oh, we've had this conversation.
It doesn't have to be an artist. It can be any like celebrity, whoever.
Yeah.
It could be anyone in your family,
me,
whatever.
You, Siren, Devin, and Juan.
That could happen today.
We all at fucking. We had fucking Benihana. We eating goddamn
some good shit.
McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Give me the real answer, bro. Give me the real answer.
No, my real answer, dead or alive, top 5 people I'm having at my dinner table. We gonna have Charlie Sheen.
Why?
Oh yeah, you have to explain
I look
that
up
one.
to Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever seen 2.5 Men, bro, that
what a
nigga
show.
beat a bitch he was fucking bitches
Great
every
show.
episode. That's where I'm trying to
Probably
get
fucking
into
bitches
this
a lot in
lifestyle.
real life too.
I think he got AIDS.
That's
I love
what I'm
Charlie
saying.
Sheen.
If you're
Like, I'm not even playing. I think he really got like HIV or something. I love Charlie Sheen.
No, he does.
If he
Yeah.
does, oh, I'm sorry. I love you though.
If you're referring to Charlie Sheen, I really hope it's 2.5 Men Charlie Sheen, because there's some other Charlie Sheens that
Anger management.
Anger
Charlie
management
Sheen
is good too.
He's pretty much just 2.5 Charlie Sheen, but like 55. Like,
Yeah.
But no, it'd be Charlie Sheen.
2.5 Men is a great show though.
Yeah, I watch that shit every night. No fake. Up there with Malcolm in the Middle. But we got Charlie Sheen.
Yep.
I want 2023 Kanye West at the dinner table.
Oh wow.
Yes, I want to see
That's controversial.
2023 though, like not this year. I want to see what next year Kanye West has to
Oh,
say.
okay.
I want to see.
it could change.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I want to see what he has to say at dinner.
Wow.
I would want motherfucking. We gotta put a baddie there.
Hold on though, just real quick. Charlie Sheen and Kanye West sitting at the dinner table.
Oh
my
rotation,
god.
right? Like,
You're in for a good,
Bro,
like, a good time. Like,
I just want to be there. I don't have to sit
Alright.
at the table.
all right. I'm gonna put Big Meech.
Okay.
BMF. I'm gonna put Big Meech at the table. I want to hear what that was like. Even though I've seen all the shows, I want to hear what it was like. Free Big Meech. I'm gonna put John Cena at the table,
Respect for that one.
and then for the last one, I'm either gonna go Justin Bieber or Lil Wayne,
Ooh.
because both of them was superstars in the new phone era. Like them, the
Yeah.
biggest superstars in both lanes I done seen in this new age era. Like Michael Jackson had it, and obviously if I had another person, obviously I would say him. But I've been dick sucking this nigga my whole career, so I don't gotta keep going. Pause.
You might as
But I'm
well
saying-
take JayZ with you too, because would you rather have the 500K or dinner with JayZ?
Listen, bro, you know it's crazy. You said I've been waiting for this question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was at work earlier, I was thinking about the dinner with JayZ or the 500K. I was thinking about if I would have JayZ at the dinner table, and then I was
Screw it, let's
like,
just make an album together.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
for
make
real.
more than
Yeah,
500K.
we're just gonna call Hit Boy, and we're gonna make like
Some
2
heat.
billion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think them would be my 5. Charlie Sheen, 2023 Kanye West. I didn't pick a baddie, but we gonna go with motherfucker. Who else did I pick?
Big
Lil
Meech.
Wayne. Oh, Big Meech, Lil Wayne,
You said
Justin Bieber. Yeah.
That's your 5. You don't want a
Hold
baddie
on.
there.
There was one more.
No, you had 5.
Oh, I thought he had someone different after Big Meech.
No.
All right, Charlie.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena. See,
Yeah.
they
But
shit.
hey, you can't see him there though. So technically, you could have 6 because he's
Yeah,
not
you're
there.
right. Time we're
That's
doing
There's
this.
the fun. We're here.
All right, if you had to choose a favorite album with no skips, start to finish, you can listen to the whole thing. What's your favorite album?
Either Trap Soul by Bryson Tiller,
Great answer.
Worm World by WHO8KUZCO.
Chance did the same shit.
You said no skips? Like,
No,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
skip no song I'm playing. I'm gonna play Swimming by Mac Miller.
That was another one Chance said
Yeah,
too.
no
yeah.
skips, bro. Astro World by Travis Scott.
That's a great album. That's up there for me too.
You said one. So I'm gonna just leave
No,
it.
those are all good, though.
I just let
Yeah.
you with that.
All right, if you had a gun to your head, getting held hostage. Every single lyric, you have to keep your life by singing every single lyric to a song. What song are you gonna sing? And it can't be one of your own because Chance tried that.
Chance
I'm not
goes
falling
short
for
and
that
sweet.
no more, bro.
They gonna put the gun in my head. I'm gonna say, shout out my label, that's me. I'm this bitch with TV.
Freestyle,
I'm
baby.
this bitch with full trade. Like, I just
You're staying alive. You're staying
Starbucks.
alive. You're staying
You know
alive.
me?
All right, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah.
The feds.
Come on, man. Talking about the industry needs a guy, and he's like, nah,
Bro,
I'm gonna be in jail. And
He
stuff.
didn't
Come on.
even think. He
Bro,
just goes to the fest.
Before we go any further,
Mm-hmm.
free my granddad, Young Thug, okay?
Yeah, free
Granddad.
Thug.
Young Thug, bro. Free
Thug
fucking
one of the
Thug.
goats.
Free YSL, bro. All the niggas that took the plea, they cool, but free Young Thug.
Thug changed the game, man.
Free Young Thug.
They just got Gunna out, didn't they?
Once,
he just
yeah,
got out,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure. Let's not talk about that.
No, yeah.
Let's just leave it
I'm
to
just
the
saying,
blogs
I
and
didn't know
shit.
for sure, but
Let's
that's what I
leave
was
it to
asking.
the blogs. They released a lot of niggas, but I had to say free YSL. I had to say free fucking Thug because one of my rap names was Young Thug Retarded Cousin. He a big influence on my career. So before we even keep going, free Thug.
Between that,
I feel like we need to
the
talk
Kanye
about that for a
answer,
second.
we might be getting canceled episode 2. No, I'm playing. But nah,
He's thinking about his answers right now.
Listen, let me tell you. I only brought 2023 Kanye because he been through a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about a dinner table. I like to talk to folks. I want to hear what the fuck y'all been through.
Like
You
I
just went
said.
through a lot of trauma. You just lost nigga $600 million. You're not a billionaire no
75%
more.
of his
Yeah.
net worth.
Bro.
75% of his
The
net worth.
Yeezys I got right now, bro, they 150, bro. The 450s is 150. Them bitches used to be 700-800, bro.
If they're DS,
I want to
though.
hear about it, bro.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Kanye West got to say. And Young Thug Retarded Cousin, I'm sorry, it was 2015. I was a big Tyler Creator fan. I was trying to find something controversial and smart at the same time. Young Thug was my favorite rapper. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's why I did that. I don't like using the R
It was a
word no
minute ago.
more.
It was a minute
I'm
ago.
sorry. 2015, Tyler Creator.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Odd Future. Think about it.
Cleared the air real quick.
Tyler
Cleared
Creator
the
would
air.
do some shit like that. Definitely.
You got any shout-outs you want to give? Any social media handles?
You know you can find me at WHO8KUZCO on everything, man. It's
It'll
a big
appear right
question.
there.
Y'all ain't gonna never find out WHO8KUZCO, but you can follow me on there and try to find it out.
It'll pop
Right,
up
right
on
over there. Yeah.
WHO8KUZCO. Shout out FFA. Shout out TAC. Shout out my media guy. Shout out everybody that inspired me. I ain't say nobody names for real, but shout out everybody that inspired me. Shout out the hood. Shout out the burbs.
Everyone
Shout
that
out the
supports you.
baddies. Shout out the hoes. Shout out. I want to say the supporters, but people don't be commenting on my stuff, man. Comment on my shit.
Go run up
bro.
the comments on this guy's
100%.
Instagram. page,
Shout
man.
out to folks though. I do appreciate the people that DM me and that been keeping up with me for a long time, bro. I've been making music for shit. Like I said, nigga, 30 years. So people that constantly tap in, people that let me know they listening, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. My name is JayZ bro. I'm from Inkster, Michigan. Thank y'all for having me on
Yeah,
this.
I
Of
appreciate
course,
you coming
bro.
out. Appreciate you coming out for sure.
Yeah.
But before we send you off, I just want to give you your flowers. You know, keep putting on, keep doing your thing. Like I said, always be hungry, never be satisfied. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you.
100%.
Shout out the
And-
guys of the TAC podcast.
And
Appreciate that, PJ.
Shout out Siren.
It's-
Shout out Devin. Shout
it's
out
deeper
Nate.
than the
Thank
music,
you,
man.
gang.
It's deeper
Shout
than
out
the
my
music.
guys, man.
Yeah.
I ain't playing with these niggas. 2023, what we on? We on the run, man. Shout out my
going on
nigga
the
Chance,
run.
man.
Yeah, facts.
2-6.
But nah, I just want to let you know, man. You're a good friend of mine, man. You're a brother to me.
My brother.
It's deeper than the music. So
Yeah, and
I wish nothing but the best for you moving forward.
You
So
look-
I want to let you know that.
We going crazy, are we not?
facts, yeah. And for me, you're still one of my favorite features I've ever gotten
My
on a track.
boy.
Of course.
We didn't even get into that.
I
We
know,
should've.
yeah, it's been a
We
minute.
should've. We
It's been a
should've.
minute.
But my boy.
Yeah,
For
but
sure,
yeah,
you
keep
know it.
going, man. Last album was awesome. I can't wait to hear the next shit that comes out.
Me either.
To shout out a couple people. Shout out my sister
Yep.
for painting those. Shout
out
out
his
Shout out to Centaur Slots
Yep.
and Amusement
Shout out
for
them.
making this whole podcast possible.
shout out Rare Image for helping
out
us with
Rare
all
Image.
this. Shout out
My
Chance
God.
for allowing us to start this podcast. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
2-6.
yeah, it's
Come
been a
book-
great
Come
episode.
book a session at Take a Chance
Hell
Records.
yeah.
FFA the mob.
All his socials will appear.
All
and be
their
down there
socials
and
gonna
all-
appear
yep.
too. JayZ
Yes, sir.
All of them. Yeah.
So before we
Shout
sign
out
off,
the baddies.
I
Great
want y'all
episode.
to like, comment, subscribe, go follow us on whatever, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Let's get into this blue wall.
We will.